Okay guys, we are at the grand entrance of the Fishy Castle. We have just spent the last hour and a half fishing fish, and we're going to give you a demonstration of what each one does and how it works. There are a few fish I haven't managed to get today, but they are ultra rare and they're just really hard to get. So as we come into here, we can see that we have a massive amount of fish here. So first fish we have is small fry. Small fry are pretty common. They are a type of fish you get a lot out of fishing holes. So if we build up quickly and jump off a few times. Okay, so we are at 47 health and it heals us up to 72. So small fry heal for 25 health. This is a buff from last season, where they only healed for 15. You can heal yourself at maximum to 75 health. And as you can see, we're at 21, and now we're at 46, now we are at 75. So small fries heal you for 25 health. So on to the next fish, which is floppers. Floppers, you can stack 4 in a inventory spot, and basically these guys heal you for a decent amount of health. So if we fall again, let's fall one more time. So we're at 40 health. If we eat this thing, we get all the way up to 90. So the floppers heal you for 50 health, and they are green rarity. And they're just orange, like the fish stick skin. Okay, that brings us on to our next fish. From now on, they are blue or more, so we have a shield fish right here. Okay, so let's say there is a bot grenade here, and he's shooting us. No, there we go. Right, he's dealt some damage, deal another few hits. Okay, he's dealt enough damage. Okay, so he's dealt 90 damage to us. We have a couple of shield fish right here. And if we eat this, we go from 10 shield to 60 shield. So shield fish heal you for 50 shield. And they work up to 100 shield. So you can get max shield from 2 of these fish. So this is a pretty good fish. Okay, the next fish we have is the spicy fish. Okay, this fish actually heals you for some health as well, so we are going to jump off this once again. So if we jump off this and eat the spicy fish, you can see that we are healed for 25 health. And basically we have a chili effect, so we can crank out some builds real fast right now because we have the chili effect. This is a brand new fish. Previously the only way of getting the chili effect was with peppers, but now with this new fish you can get it whenever you want, and it does wear off after a while, but this is a great way to either engage in a fight or get away from a fight. So with this fish you can stack 3 at once, so you can't stack that many, but it is still a great fish to have. Okay, the next fish we have is the jellyfish. So this fish you can stack 3 of. You can stack 3 jellyfish in a spot, and these things work similar to chug splashes. So if I am on 76 health and I have jellyfish, basically if I eat it, it's similar to a chug splash effect. So if you squeeze it, it has like a radius where your teammates can be healed too. So this thing heals to 20 HP and it works for shield and health. So this is actually a really good fish. It's similar to chug splashes, although you can't stack as many. Okay, we now move on to slurp fish. This fish was in the game last season. You can stack 3 in one hand. So these things can heal you for health or shield, and they heal 50. So we went from 36 to 86, so these things are really good, and they actually heal you for a massive amount of shield and health. Okay, these are another new one. These are hop floppers. You can again stack them in threes, and when you eat them, which takes a little bit longer than normal, you will be gifted with a hop effect. So basically that means no fall damage and massive jumps. So these things work well with spicy fish, because if you're going fast and have a massive jump, then that is pretty overpowered. But anyway, these fish are in epic rarity and they're actually really good. As you can see, it still hasn't worn off, despite having it on for at least 30 seconds. So this fish is actually really good. Okay, one of the last fish we have for you today is the thermal fish. You can stack these in stacks of 2 per inventory spot. And so if I throw a bot grenade down, 2 bot grenades on the other side, and eat this thermal fish, it basically gives me thermal vision, and I can see exactly where these guys are. So it makes my shots a lot more accurate, because I know exactly where they are, and you can actually sort of see them through builds. So if I place a build here, you can see I can still see it, sort of. So this fish is in legendary rarity, and is quite rare, but not too bad. As you can see, I've got quite a few thermal fish here. The downside of this fish is, while you have it on, it's going to be harder to see what rarity things are. So everything just looks grey from here until you walk up to them and see the rarity. Okay, there were a couple of fish today I was not able to get my hands on. One of them is the Vendetta fish. This fish, when you eat it, marks out enemies in a nearby area. This fish is actually really good for competitive, and it is an all-round great fish. The second last fish I had that I wasn't able to get was the Midas fish. So let's say I had a grey and green and blue loadout, and I got a Midas fish. When I ate it, all of them weapons would become golden. This fish is like 1 in 1,000 chance or something like that, so it is a bonkers find if you manage to find it, and is incredible for improving your game. You can go from having a grey loadout to a gold loadout within like 3 seconds. How insane is that fish? Okay, the last fish we didn't catch was the mythic goldfish. This fish actually is the rarest fish in Fortnite. It is a 1 in a million chance of you getting this fish. So if I fished up 1,000,000 fish, I still might not get it. Okay, so this fish, basically what it does is it is a weapon. This fish, if you throw it at someone, so let's say this was a mythic goldfish, and I threw it at someone and it hits someone, it does 200 damage. That is an absurd amount of damage for a fish to do to a player, and KOs them instantly. Okay, this fish is a mythic rarity, obviously, and it's really hard to find. There are a few footages ever of this fish being found. Yeah, and it is amazing. Okay guys, I hope you have enjoyed this fish tutorial today. I certainly had a lot of fun trying to update my fish log. Okay, on a side note, these fish in here, so we have 3 versions of floppers, and basically each fish has like extra variants. So there is multiple versions of the flopper, the small fry, the thermal fish, the jellyfish. They're all different colours, so they're not different fish, they are just different colours of fish. So if you did enjoy this fish tutorial, then make sure you give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I'm JKC Gaming, and that was every fish in the game.